Hello, my name's Rob Hillier and this video is about relationships because that's what I do. I work with people who are having difficulties in their relationships. And it's very interesting in the work I've been doing for the last 30 years that people come in, they get married or they form relationships because it's economically viable, or they find that they can make more money together, or they can have a family. They can do all these things, but you know, the real big issue, the real biggest reason why people get married and get into relationships or form lifelong partnerships with somebody is because they really want to grow and develop. You see, the longer you stay with somebody, the more intimate you become with that person. And when you become intimate with a person, that person becomes someone who can see through your defenses, and they start seeing into the soul. They start seeing who you really are. Now that doesn't feel very good for us usually, because when someone sees who we really are, it causes us to have to confront ourselves. And we usually have to confront ourselves with stuff we don't really want to deal with. We'd rather leave it there. But relentless as they are, because that's what intimate partners do, they get very relentless, and they keep on at us and keep on at us and keep on at us until something has to give. Now, the something it gives, it's either a divorce that gives, or you give in and you grow and become more of who you are. Now, that's when people get to break point. So, I would say that for me, the major purpose, the really big reason why people are together and why people stay together is because it makes them become more of who they are. Now, it's not just you can get intimate with anything really. You can get intimate with money. You can get intimate with acquaintances. You can get intimate with your job. But it's when you have a partner who you sort of choose and you're very much in love with. That's when the intimacy really is strongest, and that's when the intimacy is really most challenging. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not a great advocate of divorce. Yeah, divorce has to be around, but I'm not a great advocate because I think most people get divorced just when they're about to break through, which is very sad. Instead of breaking through, they go and break down. And they break down because they want to get away from the person. They want to get away from the catalyst. They think they can get away from that person, therefore they'll get away from their problems. They'll get away from having to deal with their problems for a little while, but their problems still come with you when you go. Doesn't matter how far you go, you're going to wake up in the one morning with yourself and you're going to say, self, well, here I am, and guess what? All those problems I got away from, they're still here. You can't get away from it, and they're relentless. They'll keep on coming up now. So, with relationships, that's what the real underlying purpose is, and for me, it is the biggest purpose. It's the one which causes the 50% divorce rate. It's the one which causes the greatest happiness for people get out of relationships. But understand, not everyone gets it. Some people stay in a relationship without getting anything out of it at all, and they are what's called procrastinators, and that's for another video. We'll talk about procrastination, because procrastination kills relationships like you would not believe. Anyway, if you want to know more about your relationship, please feel free to call me. I'm on the end of the phone, and all the numbers are at the bottom of this video, as always. You can call me on my mobile, you can call me through Skype, or you can call me through email. But by all means, give us a call, because we have ways of working with it, and we have ways of helping people deal with their relationship issues. And if you don't want to call me, that's fine, but keep listening, because I'm really happy to get this word. I'm really happy to get this stuff out there and to give as much value as I can. Thank you very much.